Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to tell you 3 things that I like about my Suzuki Access 125 BS6 model, and it's the Ride Connect edition. I'm also going to be taking it for the first service right now actually, and that's why I'm up so early in the morning to take it for the first service. So let's get into it. Reason number 1 to buy the Suzuki Access 125 is maturity. And when I mean maturity, I don't mean it's a very old scooter. It is an old scooter, the platform is old. But what that means is Suzuki has got time to refine it over many years. I think it's 14 years that the Suzuki Access has been around. And they have taken their time, they have refined it. And now this engine, this 125cc engine is doing duty on the Bergman and the Avness. So 3 scooters using the same engine, which is already so old and has got obviously the BS6 update and the BS6 2.0 update and all of that. That says something. That says that this engine is really good. It can be used on multiple platforms and mechanics know how to work on it. You know, if a scooter has been around for about 14 years, definitely things have gone wrong, but also mechanics have learned how to deal with those problems. Even with the BS6, I think BS6 has been around for 2 years and there have been issues with the Suzuki Access in that time, mostly electrical problems and the FI problems and all. But the mechanics know these issues now. They're teething issues and they will be solved. Reason number 2, the suspension. I was surprised when I rode the bike for the first time, and the way it absorbs bumps, it's like those bumps were not there. It's that good. It's that good, and I'm not even kidding you. I've heard a lot of reviewers say this, but when you actually ride it, and especially you take it in potholes, and you think, okay, this pothole is going to hurt, but then the suspension just flattens it out, and I think that's really good, and it makes sense. But then when you go double seat, and I have, I don't know if I have the video, but I'll put it up in the video. I do have the video. I sat pillion, my dad riding, and I was just noticing how it's absorbing the bumps, and it was crazy. Because my dad's very heavy, and I'm about 90 kgs, so that I would think that that's a lot of weight for the Suzuki Access to pick up. But the suspension just absorbs everything you throw in its part, and it's a spot-on judged suspension. And the third reason that I would like to mention that why I at least told my dad to get the Suzuki Access, there's decent highway capability, and I've been taking it to work for a few days. I've done about 270 kilometers on it, just going to work and back. And what I have seen in that time is it's very happy to sit at 60, and then if you have to make a quick overtake and let's say get up to 75, 80, it's okay doing that as well, you know, and it's not tired at 60 like a lot of other scooters would be, and the throttle response is very crisp. And I'm not saying this from a sporty point of view, I'm saying this from the point of view of if you're doing a lot of highway duty and you need that little bit of oomph factor on the highway, then this is it. And obviously there are scooters that are quicker out there. There's like the Aprilia and the SX150, the SXR 150, Aerox. They're quicker, but they also consume more fuel. So this is a balanced situation that I'm talking about. It's quick when you need it to be. And a lot of people who own the Access are not enthusiasts trying to get maximum chassis performance. But this chassis has that nature where it's very agile. When the first time I tried to do this on it, I was like, this is so light and it's so well judged. Surprised me. The display is fully functional now. Like it has a lot of information on it, but as soon as you turn the navigation off, there is no information. I mean, this whole part is a waste. And I think Suzuki should have done something with this, because so much space going to waste when you're not using navigation is kind of so it's a sad thing. And another thing that I don't like about the Suzuki Access, I think, is the lights, especially the headlights. They are not too good. they're not good at all. I mean, in the night I've tried it on the highway, I've tried it on inner roads. They're LEDs, yes, but they're not too good. And I think that's the case with a lot of LEDs in the Indian motorcycle scene. So we have reached the Suzuki service center, that is ARC Suzuki. So he told me to get the bike in. So I am taking the bike in. So the bike is now serviced and clean, unlike it before, which is very dirty and not serviced. So the engine oil has been changed. I will show you all the final bill when I get home. So after the service, the scooter is noticeably smoother. Acceleration and even at idle, before this used to vibrate a little bit, but now that's gone. Those are usually traits with newer engines. When your scooter is brand new, there's a little bit of vibration. The engine's rough because the engine oil is coming from the factory, so it's very old, and there can be metal shavings in it. But once they change that, it's good. So I was at the Suzuki showroom for a good 2.5 hours, and in that time I didn't see a single motorcycle. Not a single Gixxer 155 or Gixxer 250 or a V-Storm 250. None of the motorcycles, and that's really sad that Suzuki is selling more scooters and accessories than they actually sell motorcycles, like geared motorcycles. Even out on the road, you will not see a lot of Gixxers. You'll see a lot of Access, a lot of Avnus, a lot of Bergmans. Bergmans and Accesses are all over the place. The Japanese manufacturers operate in India. Yeah, that applies even for Honda. You'll see a lot of Honda Activas, Honda lower cc motorcycles, but you'll not see a lot of mid-range motorcycles from Honda, like 300s and above. Not a lot on the road. That's a very good thing. Wow, just walk in the middle of the road now. Yeah, again, just walk in the middle of the road, because everyone has eyes behind the head. So we've just reached home after the service, and I have the bill here, and I'm going to tell you how much it cost. And I'm going to put a screenshot of that. The oil was 320 rupees, and that's basically what we are charged for. Gear oil is not chargeable. Consumable charges, there's nothing else. So 320 rupees for the first service is quite reasonable if you ask me. And also the oil that they're using in this is not mineral oil. It's semi-synthetic oil, which is a very, very good thing. That means it can deal with different kind of conditions, that is heat, and it's cost effective at the same time. So that is all for this video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And if you have any questions about the Suzuki Access 125, please put it down in the comments. I will be answering comments for as long as you'll ask questions in the comments. See you in the next one.